Hello again, YouTube. Isaiah 4 and 1 series. Isaiah 4 and 1 series. Shout out to my newest subscriber. I saw your name. It was two of y'all. My apologies. They didn't show me the other name. But Jeroni Johnson. Thanks for subscribing, brother. Make sure you hit the like button on the videos you watch or dislike if you don't like them. And I appreciate you for subscribing. So, next. Isaiah 4 and 1 says, in that day, 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name. Take away our disgrace. Have y'all seen the short with the girl? I think it was a dude making his voice sound like a girl. What's wrong if we have a couple pieces of chicken, the dude? And the skit, what's that? I don't know. In the skit, the dude came home and she had another dude over there. Listen. This shouldn't keep happening. This shouldn't keep happening. That's why y'all need to watch all of the Isaiah 4 and 1 series. We taking back control. And any woman who don't want to be controlled, any woman who don't want to be dominated, any woman who don't want to submit, they eventually will be gone. The Matrix, no Matrix men will get rid of them. The Matrix guys going to just keep going through the motions with these broads. Anyway, and excuse me if I called you a broad. If you're a unicorn, we're not talking about you. Unicorns, shout out to the unicorns of the world in all the four corners of the globe, scattered very widely. So, we finna talk about, I would entitle this one, the lies that women tell, the things that they do. No. And no, we're gonna think of a title later. I got so much with this. I'll think of a title later on, but I'm putting this in the Isaiah 4 and 1 series. But I want to start out with playing an audio of something that Alpha Gaming posted. Listen real carefully to this woman. And this is what we talking about, guys. This is what we talking about. I just thought of a title. No more games. Our way or the highway. This how it's finna be. We finna turn the corner on these women, man. Now listen to this. It might buffer a little bit. It might take a couple seconds to load. But you gotta hear what this woman was saying. You gotta hear. I'm gonna talk until it does load. This phone, for some reason. Okay, listen.
Body counts. Always lie. Even if you don't care. Men care. Men do not respect whores. Yes, men are whores. Yes, men have no self-respect. However, at this time, this is not about them. It is about us. As it should be. The number is always under 10. Preferably, I recommend 4. If you want to be a little bit more realistic,
if 6 a woman has 4, you're not going to...
Okay? If you actually the last time you had sex,
hold on. If a woman tries to tell you she only has 4 bodies, I don't care if one of those dudes was 10 times your size. And now we're going to get into, it's not done playing yet. You going to have some traction. If you slide right through, man, you already know she lying. But listen, just keep listening to what she said. Listen to this.
Say 60 to 90 days. Make a little razzle-dazzle with it for the slow ones.
60 to 90 days, you're not going to be super loose.
Okay? Your HOTUS does get deleted. It rolls back and rolls off like Walmart prices used to. Follow me for more daily tips and tricks.
It's kind of crazy how women always...
And that's Alpha Gaming in the background. Shout out to him. Because, man, no more games, guys. No more games. I'm still out here working. Like the video I mentioned, she was saying, you ain't never here. No woman should be able to tell you that. And when your wife start saying, well, you ain't never here. If she wasn't saying, you'd be like, okay, you wasn't saying that 10 years ago. If she wasn't saying that before, it's showing you that her attitude has changed towards you. And that's why she shouldn't be the only one. That's why she shouldn't be the only one. Because, when you, a woman will turn into your mama or your coach if she's the only one. I'm telling you. Let me say that again. You have a monogamous relationship 9 times out of 10, and even LeBron James going through the same thing. She's going to turn into your mama or your coach. Or if she's not your mama or your coach, then she's going to be an op. See how she slapped the phone out his hand? That is not something you do to somebody with the status of LeBron James. Not on camera, you don't. So, let's go to some things. The number one, I got some things wrote down. And these is characteristics of women. I told y'all we going always be going back to these. But it's also some things that you have to have, some behaviors that you need to have in terms of women. Things you need to know, behaviors you need to have. 1, women lie all the time. Don't trust them. Don't let them distinguish themselves from other women anywhere in the world. They all are XX. They all do similar things. They have similar qualities, pros, cons, and characteristics. That's number 1. We ain't gonna take that long in this video. Number 2, if they leave, so what? Just the mindset that you have to have, kids or not, that if they leave, so what? Do not let them emasculate you. Do not let them dictate all of your sexual excitement unless they are fulfilling that role. Like if they, y'all hear me saying this all the time. If they doing enough for 3 people where you straight, you good, man, hey, your decision. Number 3, never allow any woman in any capacity or aspect of life to disrespect you. Even if it's your own mama. Tell your mother, I love you, but do not disrespect me. If you keep disrespecting me, I'm going to stop coming around you. I'm going to stop dealing with you. Keep your masculinity. Don't allow your mother, because if your mother and your wife is close, guess what? Your wife is going to start doing the things that you let your mother get away with. So don't let either one of them get away with it. Number 4, know that other men have had her or will have her. Have seen her private parts. Okay, no, wait, let me do this over. Number 4, know that other men have had her or will have her. Have seen her private areas or they will see her private area. And listen, even if you rocking her, even if you tearing her up, there's always going to be somebody that can get her a little more than you. Don't worry about it. Don't even think about it. When you move on, move on. Don't worry about it. If you start worrying about that, think about all the disrespect. Think about all of the emasculation. Think about the negative things. And I guarantee you get back on track. Like, oh, I'm good. Number 5, don't deal with any woman who watches PORN. Why? I got it wrote down. Because they do not have the mental capacity to overcome the damages that come from watching PORN. If you choose to deal with women who do that, unfortunately, y'all hear me saying don't disrespect them, this, that. That's only a smash and dash option. That's it. So why deal with them? I think you should be able to get more than that out of any dealings with these women. If that's all you getting, man, eventually you gonna get bored. Like you don't like some of them, they get on your nerve and you want them to leave and stuff like that. But if all you get is that, then you gonna have a lot of competition. Cause while you only want that, she'll give it to you, especially if you paying her. But she gonna have other guys filling in those gaps. So, number 6, Don't hate them, don't abuse them, and don't try to love them. When you try to love women, not, like I said, don't hate them. When you try to be in love and to go the love route, you losing the war. You losing the war, you losing the battle. And that's what it's going to become. And you're going to lose more than that, probably money, stuff like that. So don't do that. Next, be polite, chivalrous, helpful to the deserving while knowing what they are and do. I'm telling you, man. Number 7, never take monogamy as your only option. Like if your wife ain't going for that and y'all in the process of divorce or your girlfriend breakup, don't make her deal with something she not with. Just speed it up, do what you gotta do, and once she's gone, then do your thing. But when the next one, no monogamy, because you're giving them too much advantage. Like I said, unless it just depends on y'all, it's y'all lives, Number 8, never stop working long and hard hours to prepare for any tribulation, trial that you might face in life. They say, well, you ain't never here. You ain't never here. Okay. But when I am here, I'm broke. I make less money. I have less money. Get out of here. Number 9, don't tell women about all of your financial and material resources. If you got to tell them that to get them, that's the wrong one, man. That's the wrong one, man. Don't lead with your wallet. If you're going to lead with your wallet, then you might as well, what they call a trick, pay for play, whatever. To me, that's the only option if you're going to lead with your wallet. Don't lead with your wallet to impress women. Either they're going to be impressed by you or they ain't, so don't do it. So this is Isaiah 4:1. No more games. No more games. No more games. It's time for you to make that scripture come to pass in your own life, man. Make it come to pass. Make it come to pass. Like if you want 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, whatever. But don't listen. They not here to have advantages over us. They here to help us gain advantages. If they can't help us gain advantages, then they useless. But thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. Tomorrow, Sunday sermon. We got a lot to talk about. So I'll see you then.